Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lecture, we worked on update action and calculated the refundable amount for customers. And now, in this lecture, we will send emails to notify the admin and customer about the refund acceptance and the amount to be refunded. Sending these kind of emails will be a better user experience because when we send email to admin, the admin user can take further actions and process the refund for customers. And when we send email notifications to the customer, they can be assured as well that within regular business hour or within a fixed period of time their refund will be processed and they will get their money back into their account. Okay, so let's start generating the mailer first. Okay, because to send notification emails we need a mailer class. Okay, and in that mailer we will create two actions, one for sending notification email to the customers and one for sending notification emails to the admin users. Okay, so let's switch to the terminal, and into the terminal open the new tab and switch to the project directory, and there we will generate a new mailer. Okay, so let's write the command here, rails gmailer. Okay, and I'm naming my mailer as refund notification. However, it is completely depends on you that if you wish to provide some other name, so you can do that as well. Okay, so rails gmailer refund notification, and sorry, it's refund, let's make it refund. Okay, so raise gmailer refund notification. Okay, and then provide some actions like customer refund notification, customer refund notification, and admin refund notification. Admin refund notification. Okay, and now let's generate this mailer. So here you can see that this command has generated a refund notification mailer with two mailer actions, customer refund notification and the admin refund notification. Okay, and according to the name, both mailer actions are intended to send emails to customer and admin user respectively. Okay, so let's open the mailer class first. Okay, so go to the project directory and open the app views, app mailers and refund notification mailer. Okay, so here you can see that we have two actions, customer refund notification and admin refund notification. Okay, so what we can do for now in this action, in this mailer is, let's remove all these comments. Okay, because we don't need that. Okay, so remove this comment as well, this, and remove this auto generated data as well. Now save this. Now as next thing what we need to do, that we need to start adding the content to the templates of these mailer actions that we want to show to the customer and admin. Okay, but before we implement the html erb mailer templates, let's remove the text erb templates because we don't need text format templates. Okay, because whenever you generate mailer with actions from the command line or from the terminal, okay, then you will see that your Ruby, sorry, the Rails action mailer will generate two formats of the mailer templates. One is in text format and one is in ERB format. Okay, HTML format. Okay, so we can remove these text format files because we don't need that. Okay, so let's remove this customer refund notification text.erb as well. Okay, so delete this file. Okay, and now just the we did we removed the static content from the mailer actions into the ruby file. Okay, so what we can do, that we can remove the static content or auto generated content from this html erb templates from both admin refund notification and customer refund notification. Okay, so select all, remove that, save it, and open the customer refund notification and do the same thing here as well, remove all the content and save the file. Okay, now let's work on the mailer action first. So we can start with the customer refund notification action first, and here we need to add some instance variables like refund, customer, booking and workshop, but only refund instance will be enough here because rest we can get using the refund instance. Okay, so let's implement the customer refund notification action. Okay, so here we can accept an argument and the argument will be the instance of the refund model. Okay, And now we can get everything like booking, customer, and workshop using the refund. Okay, so what we can do here, let's say refund equal to refund, and then at the rate booking equal to refund dot booking. Okay, and then at the rate customer equal to refund dot customer. We need a customer here. Why? Because we are sending email to the customer who is requesting for the refund. Okay, and we know that every refund belongs to some customers. Okay, so we can access refund dot customer. Okay, and now we need workshop instance here as well. Why? Because we want to display for what workshop customer is has booked the tickets, and for what workshop he is trying to ask for refund. Okay, so let's add workshop instance here as well. So we can get to the workshop using the booking instance. So at the rate booking dot workshop. Okay, save this. Now we need to calculate the refundable amount here for the what amount we gonna refund to the customer, because we need to display this amount into the email so that customer can know that what amount he is getting as the refund. Okay, so what we can do here, so we can create an instance variable refundable amount. Sorry, let's undo that. Refundable amount is equal to at the rate refund dot number of tickets. Okay, into workshop dot registration fees. Okay, so at the rate workshop dot registration fees. Okay, and here let's make some space into the uh, operator. Okay, now one can think that we can do that calculation on the view level as well. Why we had why we are creating this instance variable just to store a basic calculation result. Okay, so we are calculating the refundable amount here because it is not supposed to be a good practice to perform the calculation at the view level. So prevent as much as you can for the view level. So calculate the refundable amount here and just use the result to show on the mailer template. Okay, now we have everything. We got all the stance variables that we need to show the details for mailer template, and we calculated the refund amount as well. Okay, now what we need to do is the next thing that we need to send email to the customer with a subject. Okay, so here in subject I just wanted to let the customer know that for which workshop his request has been processed. Okay, and we all know that to send email we need two arguments. First the to, and another one is the subject. Okay, so we can use your mail to, so at the rate customer dot email. Okay, and what we can do here, we can add subject here. So subject will be like refund accepted for we can provide workshop name here. So since we are interpolating a string, so we can use double quoted string here. So at the rate workshop dot name, and save this. So this is all we need for the customer refund notification action for now. If we get something later to add here, then we will do that at that time. Okay, now it's time to implement the mailer template for the customer refund notification action. So open app views refund notification mailer and customer refund notification.html.erb and start implementing this template. Okay, so go to the app views and open this customer refund notification html.erb. Okay, since we already know that we added the bootstrap into the mailer layout, so we can use the bootstrap components here like column classes and card header, card body. Okay, so let's do use the column class first. So div class call lg n. Okay, and then call excel, let's say 8, and then mx auto. Okay, and now inside this div what we can do, we can implement the card element here. So div class card and then shadow. Okay, and inside this card shadow first add a card title. Okay, so what we, but before adding the card title, what we need to add card header class. So div class, typo, yeah, so div class card header, and inside this header class, let's add an h4 element and provide the class card title. So h4 class card title, and inside this refund request accepted. And now it's time to implement the card body. Okay, so after this card header division, what we need to do, define a class card body element. So class card body, and inside this card body we need to start implementing our template. Okay, so first we can add an h1 class here. So let's say h1, and what we can provide here, greetings from webinary, greetings from webinary. Okay, add an explanation here, and after this h1 we can add hello message and use customer name into that. So add an h3 element, and what we can do here, hello at the rate customer dot name. Okay, so at the rate customer dot full name. Okay, because we have this full name attribute inside the customer. Okay, now save this, and after this customer full name detail, what we can do, that we can add a paragraph. Okay, and into the paragraph we can add further details like for what workshop he has booked the tickets, for what workshop he want to cancel the tickets, and within how much time we will process his request. Okay, so what we can do, that we can add let's say paragraph class here. So p class add lead here, and then into the lead, what we can do, that this is to inform that your refund request for that something workshop has been accepted. Okay, so let's add that. This is to inform you that your refund request for and then add the workshop name here. Okay, so what we can do, let's add the workshop name inside the strong tag. Okay, so let's first, yeah, and into this strong tag, what we can do, so we can add a link here. So we will provide that link so customer can open this link into the new tab as well from the mailer template only. Okay, so let's add link to, and then at the rate workshop dot name. Okay, and then provide the workshop path here. Okay, so what we can do, workshop url, and then provide the workshop as the instance or params here. Okay, so at the rate workshop. Okay, and now we can add a target blank class as a target blank attribute as well. Target blank. Okay, now after this strong tag, what we need to do, then we can add order number here, like order number, and then add another Rails tag here. Okay, so inside this order number, what we can do, booking dot order number. So at the rate booking dot order number. Okay, so but however, if you wish, you can keep this order number into the uh, strong tag as well. So let's paste this here. Okay, and save this. And now what we can do, add as next. So your booking request, sorry, this is to inform you that your refund request for that workshop and the order number, and now add further text here that has been accepted. Okay, we forwarded your request to our team. We forwarded your request to our team, and they will process your refund request within 24 hours. Okay, okay, so and they will process refund request within 24 hours, and you will receive your money within 5 to 7 business days in your account. So let's say that you will receive money in your account. Okay. However, this is completely optional content. Okay, if you want to modify this message in your own terms or in your own words, you can do that, and if you want to skip that part, you can skip that as well. Okay, my purpose here is just to write this email that what should be the ideal format for an email from which you want to notify a customer about the status of his request. Okay, so you can use this content. Okay, however, if you wish, you can modify content in your own words, and I will definitely encourage you that you should modify that content in your own words. Okay, in that case, you can think about sending a sending, you can think about content of sending an email to somebody, okay, using your Rails application or using your project or using your own product. Okay, so that will give you some idea that how to write email for that. Okay, now let's come to adding another details. Okay, so now we will add the refund details. Okay, and the refund details will include how many tickets want to cancel, how many tickets customer want to cancel, and what will be the refundable amount, and for what workshop the booking has been made. Okay, so let's add another p tag here. So p class lead. Inside this lead, what we can add, please find the refund details below. Please find the refund details below. Okay, and now let's add another, sorry, now first let's add the HR tag to make the separation. Okay, so HR, sorry, and after this HR we need to add the H5 element. Okay, so and this H5 element will contain the information of number of tickets to be cancelled. Okay, so you can add here number of tickets to be cancelled. And into this, what value you can provide, so at the rate refund dot number of tickets. Okay, so at the rate refund dot number of tickets. Okay, and now as the next, what you need to do, that you need to display the refundable amount to the customer. So you can add another H5 element, and into that H5 element, what you can do, refundable amount, refundable amount. Okay, and you know that we defined an at the rate variable refundable amount instance variable into the our mailer action, so we can use that instance variable here. Okay, so what we can do, just make the space between the dollar and the variable value. So at the rate refundable, okay, refundable amount, save this. And now as the next thing, what you can provide, you can provide the value of what workshop booking has been made. Okay, so into the next H5 element, what you can do, booking for. Okay, okay, and into this booking for, let's add the same link to tag that we used here. Okay, so we can just copy this link, okay, and then use it here. Sorry, remove this else tag because we copied the link. Okay, now save this. Okay, now it's time to test the mailer. Okay, so we will place this mailer calling, or we will call this mailer from the update action when the refund has been refundable amount has been calculated, and then we will send the email to the customer to notify them. Okay, but for now I'm not going to submit the number of tickets to send this email and to after calculating the refundable amount, because we will do this once the admin refund notification also implemented. Okay, so for now let's test this customer refund notification from the Rails console. Okay, and in this way you can also learn one more thing, that how to call mailer actions from the Rails console, because sometimes you have to debug your mailers, and you have to test your mailer without writing implementation, without implementing the proper controller method or model instance method for that. Okay, or if you don't have, suppose if you want to call the mailer from the active jobs or worker classes, but you don't have that jobs and worker classes right now, so you can call that mailer from the Rails console as well. Okay, so let's try to call our customer refund notification mailer from the Rails console. Okay, so now go to the terminal and open the Rails console. Now let's try the Rails console here. And here you can see in the browser that what is the refund ID, for which I can see the refund acceptance, that you can see the refund ID is 2. So we can find refund with ID 2. So refund equal to refund dot find 2. Okay, so this is my refund instance. Okay, so here you can see that number of tickets is nil. Okay, so let's update the number of tickets, because if it is nil, then we will not be able to calculate the refundable amount. Okay, so let's update refund dot update number of tickets must be, let's say, 4. Okay, so now we can calculate the refundable amount, because we have number of tickets now. Okay, now if you can verify this using refund. Okay, so you can see number of ticket is 4. So this 4 will be multiplied by the registration fees to display the refundable amounts. Okay, now it's time to call the customer refund notification mailer. Okay, so what we can do, go to the mailer class. Okay, so here you can use refund notification mailer. Okay, paste it here, and then you need to call this customer refund notification mailer. You can just copy this, and here you can use deliver now. Okay, since we already implemented the letter opener, so whenever you submit this command, it will open a letter opener mailer preview into the browser. Okay, so let's submit this. Okay, so since you have submitted this, and you can see that greetings from webinary, hello Ravi Kashyap, this is to inform you that your refund request for full stack Python Django development bootcamp, and this is your order number, has been accepted, and we forwarded your request to our team, and they will process your refund request within 24 hours, and you will receive your money within 5 to 7 business days in your account. Please find the refund details below. Okay, and here you can see the number of tickets to be cancelled is 4, refundable amount is $6,000, and booking for. Okay, here if you wish you can add some other content as well, uh, like footer of the email, that greetings from webinary or the team webinary and the organization address and all that. Okay, so you can do that thing at your own. Okay, and so that it could be visible like a proper email. Okay, like you can say, like when you get some email from the HR, or you will get some email from some apps, you will see a proper email like with subject and some footers. Okay, so you can add that footer at your own. Okay, so this is the content I added to display the customer via email. Okay, you can write more better and customized content to show to the customer. It's all up to you. Okay, so that's all from this lecture. In the next lecture, we will implement the admin refund notification action and its template to send the email to admin user to notify about the refund. Okay, and then we will call these mailers from the update action. Okay, so thanks for watching this, and let's meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.